Hello and welcome to Global Investment Real Estate and Residency Show Phase 3. This exclusive event is brought to you by TEG Group, a company that organizes live and online events. I'm director and co-founder and a part of this exceptional team. My name is Abdul Basit and I'm your host this evening. Before I go ahead, I want to tell everyone who has joined until now that you can actually listen to these presentations and the whole webinar session into English and French. There's a button called interpretation at the bottom of your screen. Please press it and you can select the language of your choice. I would like to introduce the first speaker of this evening, Ms. Inga Wellings, representing CS Global Partners.
Good evening, everyone who joined us today for this event. My name is Inga Wellings, and I represent Dubai office of CS Global Partners. Today, we will be discussing second citizenship and why it is 21st century wealth protection policy. Let us explain what it is, a second citizenship. It is a legal process through which successful applicant can receive a second nationality through a significant financial investment into the economy of a chosen country. It is a full citizenship for himself and his family should he wish to add them to their application. Last year, many business people across the globe are made vulnerable in their home countries by phenomena outside of their control, including unanticipated political and economic upheaval, unexpected changes of legislation, travel restriction, or sudden disease outbreaks, or sanctions, as we know. Informed invested migrants, however, from around the world who have invested into alternative citizenship are being able to increase the global mobility, diversify their assets, and ensure access to a safer, healthier environments for themselves and their families. High level of interest in Caribbean citizenship by investment programs show that more and more wealthy business people from around the world are looking into Caribbean for a second citizenship solution. Let us just to paint a picture in broad strokes about St Kitts and Nevis' CBI program. This is the oldest program. It is the cradle of a CBI industry. This program was established in 1984, and we're talking about 30 years and plus of serving business community and its nation. This program is known as a platinum standard within industry. Citizens of this country enjoy access visa-free or visa on arrival to 155 plus countries and territories. This is the only CBI program that guarantees fast track route to the citizenship, where successful applicant from receiving the application to getting their passport can pass only 60 days. They can become citizens in just 60 days. Investor can contribute to a sustainable growth fund that has a positive, proven impact on the nation. This program has become increasingly popular upon Northern African businessmen due to local currency being pegged to a stable US dollar, as well as high quality healthcare and education opportunities. Dominica. Dominica is one other Caribbean CBI program established in 1993. This is a program with a pedigree and reputation. It is why it has been ranked for the 4th consecutive year one as a top CBI program in the world. Citizens of this country enjoy visa-free travel and visa on arrival access to around 140 countries and territories. This country is known as a Garden of Eden and hidden gem of the Caribbean. It does have a numerous 5-star hotels and resorts if the real estate option is chosen by the client, as well as offering a direct, straightforward contribution option of investment into economic diversification fund. This country is committed to sustainability, well-being, and becoming completely climate resilient nation. Both of those countries have a close ties to the United States and United Kingdom. These countries are members of United Nations, Commonwealth of Nations, the Organization of American States, the CARICOM, and other international organizations. Partner nations can see that governments of Dominica and St Kitts and Nevis are tirelessly working to protect international open borders, integrity of CBI programs, and countries' reputations. Wealth protection policy and why second citizenship is so important in that. If you are able, when you have a second citizenship, you are able to make a significant investment without government's interference, pay taxes on your own terms, move your finances around the world without the hustle, safeguard your wealth in secure location, conduct seamless international banking, and optimize your businesses on a global scale. And you can say that you are truly and genuinely financially independent. There are a few more benefits that you can enjoy when you obtain citizenship from Dominica and St Kitts and Nevis. We will talk about them further on in details. Asset diversification, as we just mentioned, you can, with a second citizenship, you can extend your global reach, you can safeguard your assets against economic and political volatility in the country of your origin. You can enjoy a business-friendly environment with a strong incentives for business people and investors. And your second citizenship is a hedge against uncertainty and risk. Caribbean countries are known to be some of the most affordable CBI programs in the industry. As you can see on this slide, Dominica Economic Diversification Fund will require an investment of $100,000 for main applicant, and family of 4, immediate family of 4, will require an investment of $175,000. St. Kitts and Nevis, one main applicant is $150,000. And please take a note of a limited time offer that is about to expire on December 2021, in 6 months' time, whereas an immediate family of 4 can become a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis for just $150,000. Caribbean programs have all adopted a similar streamlined models of program processing. Applicants for Dominica or St. Kitts and Nevis need not to sit or undergo mandatory interviews. They don't have to pass culture or history or language tests. You don't have to have a minimum level of business experience or don't have to have a proven track record of achievements. Dominica and St. Kitts and Nevis provide you with the fastest application process, subject to the due diligence applicant's due diligence outcome. Successful applicant can become a citizen in as little as 3 months. St. Kitts and Nevis, as we mentioned before, has a guaranteed fast-track route to citizenship, where successful applicant can receive a citizenship is in as little as 60 days from the application submission. Please make a note that it is available for an additional cost of $25,000 for the main applicant. Mobility, we already did say that new citizenship from Dominica and St Kitts and Nevis gives an access to the wide range of the countries, and it means in business terms access to 15 major business hubs to millions of new potential business customers. Applicants for these two programs need not to travel before, during, or after the application process. More than that, passport will be delivered to you to the address that you state in your application. It is that easy. It significantly reduces the trouble and burden for easy investors. Let us take a look into the family, or what we call in the industry application structure. A main applicant can include in the application the spouse, children, parents, grandparents. Please take a note of the age of the parents and grandparents. And Dominica will offer you a chance to include into your application even a spouse of the parent or grandparent. More than that, siblings of the main applicant or the spouse can be included into the same application, and it is subject to fulfillment of a certain conditions. For example, siblings cannot be married or have a child. Safety. The Caribbean nations of Dominica and St Kitts and Nevis offer the safest refuge from today's COVID crisis. These both countries did not have a death related to COVID, and the number of infections that they have received are neglectable. 19, if I remember correctly, in Dominica, which is neglectable. Caribbean nations have an advantage of being able to control quickly closed ports of entry, and they have hospitals and health centers that are not overburdened. Healthcare infrastructure is bolstered by CBI funding. Well-being. And of course, we know that these islands are the most beautiful in the Caribbean. We all need a place to enjoy what we like the most. And some of our clients prefer to retire to these countries and enjoy the beauty and maybe a new business opportunities that are available to them. Caribbean nations are home of the friendliest and the most resilient people in the world. With the citizenship of Dominica and St Kitts and Nevis, one can be sure to be welcomed with open arms. We will talk about details of these programs. Economic Diversification Fund of Dominica will require $100,000 for the main applicant and the spouse $150,000. Main applicant with family of 3 will require investment of $175,000. Kindly please take a note that there are additional fees like legal fees and passport fees and application fees that are applicable in this. Pre-approval real estate. Pre-approval real estate, our client will need to buy a property from government approved property developer and keep it to their name from 3 to 5 years, after which this property can be sold and retain the citizenship. Details of St Kitts and Nevis Sustainable Growth Fund will require, as we say, there is a limited time offer of $150,000 for the family or four to become citizens of St Kitts and Nevis. Otherwise, it is $150,000 for just one main applicant. Pre-approved real estate, an independent investment into the real estate of St Kitts and Nevis will require $400,000, and this property should be kept in your name for 5 years. If you wish to make a joint investment, this investment should be kept for the minimum of 7 years and will require $200,000 from each investor. Let us talk about the details of application process. Needless to say, you cannot apply directly. You need to choose your applicant or your agent. In this case, we are offering the services of CS Global Partners. We are happy to be connected. We are happy to get your inquiry, your questions by any means, by email, by phone or WhatsApp. Just ask us the questions. We will help you to choose a program that's suitable just for you. In CS Global Partners, we are accustomed to deal with the most difficult cases, and we definitely have a solution for each and every client. We will prepare and submit your application according to our guidelines and make sure that it is perfect. The compliance unit expert will scrutinize this application and pass it through a very thorough due diligence process, which is extremely important in application for any passport in this industry. Step 4, you will receive a letter confirming that your application is being approved, which we call approval in principle. Then and only then you will need to make your investment into the government fund or pre-approved real estate or other option where they are available and wait for the bank clearance of your fund. Next step for you will be receiving your citizenship certificate, which is basically your next citizenship, your second citizenship. CS Global Partners will apply for your passport and send it to you to the address that you have stated. It is basically the application process. As we said, in a fast track, it will take as little as 60 days, or if you go the normal route, it will take from 3 months, 90 days. CS Global Partners is a leading international and marketing advisory firm that promotes citizenship by investment programs on global scales. It is at CS Global Partners, we focus on the programs that we believe brings win-win solutions to governments and prospective citizens alike. As a trusted advisor, CS Global Partners cultivates durable relationship with clients to assist in reevaluating their residency and citizenship portfolio in response to the evolving global situations and individual needs of the client. Business people around the world looking to strengthen their existing wealth protection, improve their global mobility, or safeguard their future of their families will definitely benefit from investing in a second citizenship. And we are here to provide you with guidance and help that is needed to achieve your citizenship goals. My name is Inga Wellings. Please take a note of our contact details. Visit us in our offices around the world, or just send us an email. We will be happy to provide you with expert advice. Thank you.